South Korea is a country with unique characteristics and stands out from other Asian countries for various reasons. But have you ever wondered how women live there, what their customs are, what they think, and what they do differently? With this in mind, I decided to bring you this video with 10 things that women do in South Korea that you didn't know about. Watch the video until the end, as some points on this list will surprise you. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the exclusive videos we are bringing each week. Now let's get to the video. Number 10. Obsessed with beauty. As you may already know, the pursuit of perfection is one of the most notable aspects in South Korea, and one's appearance can be the difference between being hired or even fired. Knowing this, women tend to excessively care for their appearance, especially their skin, face, and hair. This culture begins very early, and not only women, but also all young people are encouraged to seek above-average perfection and aesthetics, as appearance is considered an important factor for marriage and career success. This is so true that many young people receive plastic surgery as a gift from their parents at the age of 16 to correct imperfections and achieve a more perfect eye contour. The country is known for having one of the highest per capita rates of plastic surgery in the world. Women often resort to these procedures in an attempt to get closer to the dominant aesthetic standards. However, this growing trend also raises questions about the psychological and social impacts of this relentless pursuit of an ideal appearance. Beauty has been valued in Korean culture throughout history and is currently associated with confidence, success, and social acceptance. In a highly competitive country like Korea, the pressure to stand out is constant, and appearance has become an area where many women seek to gain advantages. The media and the beauty industry also play a fundamental role in this pursuit of perfection. Television programs and social media often feature images of extremely beautiful women with Western features and slim bodies. Additionally, celebrities are often beauty references, and cosmetic and plastic surgery companies invest heavily in promoting products and procedures that promise to meet these idealized standards. Number 9. They are overly dedicated to work. Besides having beauty that meets the criteria established by companies and society in general, women are also very dedicated to their work and strive to do more than what is usually expected of them, all to stand out among others and succeed in their careers. Education has been a positive point for Korean women. However, despite the increasing number of women working in the labor market, the expectation still prevails that they will take on the responsibility of managing the household and caring for children, even when they have demanding careers. This burden often hinders these women's professional development and makes it difficult for them to balance the demands of their personal and professional lives. Number 8. They stay at home. This curiosity can make all the difference if you intend to marry a Korean man. After marriage, Korean women, or those married to Koreans, spend more time alone at home. This is common in daily life in Korea, as Korean men spend most of their time at the company where they work, and when they come home, they are often not with their wives, because they are invited to company parties where they work. Unlike what happens in other countries, here in South Korea, they do not take their wives to these parties, as it is a custom for only men to attend to drink and eat with their work colleagues. These parties, known as wesik, are an important part of the work dynamic in South Korea and have historically been marked by predominantly male participation, while wives usually stay at home. However, this tradition is undergoing significant changes as South Korean society evolves. But keep in mind that this is a deeply rooted tradition in their culture. Number 7. They don't talk to the opposite sex. In South Korean culture, interpersonal relationships play a significant role and are often governed by social norms and traditional expectations. After starting a romantic relationship, Korean women stop talking to friends of the opposite sex. Although this is not a universal rule, this attitude reflects the complex intersection between gender dynamics, culture, and communication in society. It is believed that social expectations can influence how women behave in relationships, leading some of these women to feel pressured to restrict their interaction with friends of the opposite sex to avoid misunderstandings or jealousy from their partners. Number 6. They don't use deodorant. Hygiene and personal care practices vary among different cultures around the world, and in South Korea, it is no different. Women there do not usually use deodorants. If you're wondering why, you should know that factors such as climate and genetics are related to this fact, which makes the women there not sweat much. It is clear that depending on the situation, such as exercising, they may sweat a little more. But in day-to-day life and a normal routine, Asians in general and some indigenous peoples have a genetic factor that makes them sweat less and not have a strong odor. A good bath is enough to eliminate any odor. Number 5. They don't shave their private parts. When looking at a Korean woman, it may seem like they have no body hair, but that's only half true. It's true that women often use hot wax and other methods for hair-free skin, but when it comes to private parts, many women still prefer not to shave. Some women may choose not to shave due to skin sensitivity or concerns about irritation. The diversity of beauty and personal care practices is a manifestation of the rich and complex culture of South Korean society and should be understood within its specific context. Number 4. They use a lot of garlic and pepper in their food. This curiosity is more specifically related to meals. Korean women often use a lot of garlic and pepper in their dishes. While on one hand, they don't need to spend on deodorants, they invest more to have good breath due to the spicy and garlic-heavy foods. The most famous Korean pepper is gochugaru, a type of dried red chili used both in flakes and powder. This pepper is responsible for many of the spicy and flavorful dishes in Korean cuisine. The presence of pepper in meals is not only to provide heat and flavor, but also to enhance the taste of other ingredients. Number 3. They don't pay the bill. In some countries, many friends and couples are used to going out to eat together and taking a walk. In South Korea, this system also occurs in the same way, except when it comes to the expression we are used to of splitting the bill. When going out with a Korean woman, be prepared to spend money, as women there usually don't pay the bill in any situation, unless you somehow escape your meeting. Number 2. They take relationship dates very seriously. Have you ever forgotten to celebrate Valentine's Day, a month of dating, or a year of being together? If so, you should know that in South Korea, women take these dates very seriously, so much so that this small mistake could mean the end of your relationship. The most curious thing is that in South Korea, there is not only Valentine's Day, but also a dating anniversary and many other dates throughout the year to celebrate relationships. And of course, you can't forget any of them, as it could be the last memory you have of a relationship. Number 1. They demand a lot from their partners. If it wasn't already difficult enough to have a relationship with a Korean woman, you should know that women in South Korea are known for being quite demanding in their relationships, and also for having high expectations regarding their partners. South Korean women also highly value education and intellect, and seek partners who are educated, intelligent, and capable of maintaining intellectually stimulating conversations. It is important to note that despite these demands and the search for partners with certain characteristics, South Korean women are not homogeneous in their preferences and desires. This means not all women will have the same demands and standards mentioned here in this video, as not all Korean women are the same. And you, have you heard about these curiosities? Leave us your comment below the video and tell us which one caught your attention the most. And see you in the next video.